Our first guest tonight is a relentlessly funny man with the hair of an angel and the name of a gardening tool. You can hear him along with Dana Carvey on 2 podcasts now, Fly on the Wall and Superfly. Please welcome David Spade. Now, David, I'm going to encourage the audience at home to review the tape, but I felt like I went in for a hug and you kind of gave me the sidestep there. As you
just
came
now?
up.
I didn't know you were going to hug me, but I I went with it a little bit, but it was more of a handshake than you pulled me in against my will.
Oh, no, it's great to touch you. How are you?
Yeah. I had a little trouble in the rain last night.
Oh, did you? Oh, yeah, it was crazy, wasn't it?
You know, people don't know, they're not from here, but it's raining a lot. We don't know what to do. And first of all, I was listening to Golden Bachelor on audio.
You were going back?
No, I missed the boat on that. It's not, I can't even catch it. There was too. I remember that guy because I saw him and they go, we've got this. It's a good idea. We got this great idea. This guy, he's older, probably my age. Anyway, he's older. And he's like, his wife passed away. He hasn't dated since, and he's finally gonna find his true. Sure. So he goes on, and after a while, some lady comes forward and goes, you know, I dated him for 9 months, and he's like, oh, that skeezer? Oh yeah. That was sort of a hit and run. Yeah, no. Don't hate the playa. I'm like, oh, he's not exactly what I thought. But no, that was it. So then I'm at the light, and.
That's a real good summary of what happened, by the way.
That was really the whole...
We slipped right by that somehow.
Yeah, everyone was like, okay. But he goes, but let's bring on them 30. So I'm at the light. I have an old Land Cruiser, and it's 95. And so here I'm at the light, and it's like chug, chug. So it dies me in the rain. And it's been a while since I've had to push my car. So I get out, and I'm sort of looking for like, hey, you know, I have a hat on, but I'm like, because I'm rocking it a little bit, and I'm in neutral. I'm like, guys, it's pouring, pissing rain. Help me. I mean, I'm in grown-up. You know, what's going on? Like, where's my wrong Misty crowd? Where's my fan base? Nobody cares. No one gives a fat I just start going, and I'm rocking it like I was when I used to start my car. So I finally get it going. I get right in the middle and everyone has to wait for me, and I'm like, who's that woman? Like, help her. And I'm like, me? Yes, help me. Help the woman. Whatever it is, help me. And then I got to crank the no power steering. And I finally get it over, and it's still there. I don't even know what's going on. I just
You've left the car on.
Yeah, I might need you to run me over after.
I would be more than happy
you got
to
some
help.
jumpers? Anyway.
Yeah, I do. Do you get out and help if somebody is stranded?
I do. I will push. So I thought, where's good people? But it's fine.
You love awards. You love awards in general, right? I mean, you're like an awards. You're one of these gold derby checking lovers of you name it. If there's hardware involved, you can't get enough of it. Yes?
I don't think I have any awards.
You don't have any awards?
No, I got a couple. I got a couple medals and ribbons, but nothing. Not like you. You're hosting the Oscars. That's
I
true.
am. Yeah.
That is. Jimmy.
I feel like I caught a little bit of a sneer.
No. I think you'll do fine. But, you know, you're gonna go to the Vanity Fair party. What's your slot? You know that party after?
What do you mean, my slot?
You know
the Vanity Fair party.
You know that big party they have?
Yeah.
Jimmy, you don't know this?
No, I know about the party, yeah, but it goes on while I'm there at the show.
Well, when you get an invite, they get a time slot. They don't know this. And it's
Is that true?
Sort of embarrassing, yeah. So I didn't even know that. Someone told me, they go, yeah, you should go. You know, you go around 9. So this year they go, here's 9. I go, that's a good one. Because that's right after the show. You go over there, beep, bop, boop. But I didn't know that they time it out and they stagger you. So if you one time I got midnight, I was like, I'm sorry, what? That's when I go. So I sit home all day and then I go. No, thank you. Because I did go. But, but you're like a salmon upstream because everyone's leaving to go to, Guy O's party afterwards. So I'm like, hey, is the buffet still, is any chili left?
But you got a good slot.
Oh, I got a good slot. So this year I got a good one, and I'll see you there. Also, you don't want an early slot, like 5 p.m. Then you got to help set up the chairs.
Is that right?
That's no fun.
And then people, I guess they watch they actually supposedly watch the show.
I guess. I haven't gotten involved in that part.
Yeah.
But I have seen clips of the show. Mm-hmm. I'll watch some clips when you're on.
Thank you.
And I'm excited about that. But the parties, if you can't get into a party, here's a tip for the crowd. Let's say you're visiting and you're like, ooh, I heard about that you see a party. Just go to one of these stores out here and grab a big fake plastic Oscar. And if you walk in, you just go, hey, and they go, oh, cinematography, they don't know.
You're 100% right. Isn't
that true?
You're 100% right.
Anybody gets in.
Yes.
You don't have to be a star.
You and Dana Carvey, you host this show that is Fly on the Wall, that is about the
That sort of has SNL theme. Most of our guests have something to do with it, yeah.
And now your show's been so successful, you've had like a baby podcast, a spin-off.
They said, let's do another one. So Dana and I are busting our hump. We're doing another one called Superfly. And that's got video. That's the only difference. The other one's audio, one's video. So we have video, and we do current events, and we have contests, and people send in stuff. Sometimes we have a guest.
Is it about Saturday Night Live?
No, it doesn't have to be. No.
Okay, all right. So there's another difference then, yeah.
Yeah. But they're both pretty fun, so.
Are you running out of guests who've hosted Saturday Night Live or been in the cast of Saturday Night Live on the other one?
Can I talk to you host to host?
Sure. I would love that.
They can listen. Sort of. We have cast members, we have writers, we have producers, we have hosts, obviously. But we seem to still have enough. I don't think we'll do it forever, but it is fun because we're branching out a little bit. It's a little wider net now. It's comedians, just people that are interesting. Have you seen SNL? That's how we do it.
Right, yeah.
And so, it's been good, and I still try to watch it. I still try to.
Did you watch the show? Did you watch this weekend? Do you know who's hosting next weekend? Do you know?
I didn't know, but I know Shane Gillis, who's funny, was last week, and then Sydney Sweeney is this week, and I only know because I was in Spokane. I'm on tour right now, so I'm doing all these, sold out shows, whatever, and other people's words, and everyone at my hotel I was staying near the. Theater, and then every single person was like, hey, I was at the show, hey, oh my God, you're so great, oh, you're a genius, blah, blah, whatever, Oh my God, never seen any show like that. But whatever, I don't even remember. But they, but then they go, who's from here? Sydney Sweeney. And I go, oh, from Euphoria, oh, she's great. They go, yeah, she's from here. And so that's their claim. And then my buddy's talking to someone, and they go, this guy's brother is, her sister's, whatever, like big famous actress. And he goes, oh, cool. And he had to extract it out of the guy. He goes, Sydney Sweeney's my sister. And everyone's like, oh, that's great. So then, lo and behold, long story longer, I go to the airport, and then the driver, I go, is Sydney Sweeney from here? He goes, I did a play with her. I'm like, by the way, the dinner theater scene up in the Spokane parameter isn't that bumping, but fine, I think Malcolm Jamal Warner's doing Three Sisters this weekend, yeah.
Oh, I have to check that out.
Up there. But so I go, oh, so it's legit. I get to the airport. They go, Sydney Sweeney's on your plane. I go, this is like a reality show. So I go in, a lovely woman. She's sitting behind.
It's really her.
It's really her.
Okay.
So she's back there. Anyway, blah, blah. I don't even know what to say to her. So we're on the flight. And then I can't find my 5-hour energy. And I think it rolled. I don't know. So I'm like, and I'm starting to go janky, of course. So I want to go look for it. So I'm like, and she's back there with maybe her boyfriend or something. And so I go, hey, you guys see that 5-hour energy? They're like, no. And I'm like, obviously a little suspicious. Because that's, where else is it going? It probably rolled under,
It rolled down the aisle?
I think.
Uh-huh.
I don't know for sure. So then she's like, oh, were you doing a show here? I go, yeah. And then I said, oh, and I didn't know what to say. So I go, hey, we met your brother. And she's like, oh, he's not here. Jimmy, what's wrong with people? This guy is running around saying he's her brother to get attention, and he's not. So that's weird.
Yeah, really
I didn't love that.
Yeah.
And then we land, and we all stand up, and then some lady in the back goes, is this yours? My 5-hour energy. She found it way in the back. So they pass it up, Omicron, COVID, everyone grabs it. I'm like, great. And you know, you could tell it was a little light, a few gulps missing. I didn't make a scene because I'm like, that's your reward. And then we left the plane. I don't even know. But then she's hosting.
And
That's that whole story.
Did you book her for the podcast?
I didn't say anything. I felt stupid. I felt too dumb that I thought she was a criminal for a while.
All right, well, maybe she'll see this and now.
Yeah, maybe she'll come
Yeah,
on.
David Spade is here,
Hey.
everybody. His podcast is called Fly on the Wall and Superfly. We'll be back. We're back with David Spade. David's got 2 podcasts, Fly on the Wall, which premiere every Wednesday, and a brand new podcast, Superfly, both with Dana Carvey. You had Jason Kelce on your podcast on
Jason
Friday.
Kelce. This dude out there looked like Jason Kelce up there. Do you see him?
That is Jason
I think
Kelce.
everyone does.
That's his brother.
There is. Is that you? You look like him. It's a great story. Anyway, see, look at that. But he came on, and it's great. That was because we just have different people. We ran into him once, so we talked to him about that. And
Do you like talking to sports guests, you and Dana, or is one of you more inclined that way?
I do kettlebells and stuff, but I'm not super sporty. But I do. I saw you at the Super Bowl in a box. Go
Yeah, I was at the
Jimmy.
Super Bowl, yeah.
The thing about the box is, if you're not in there with Taylor Swift, who cares?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The funny thing is, I'm watching the Super Bowl, and poor Taylor Swift, they've got probably, you know, those cameras are like snipers on her. There's like 18 cameras on her, 2 on the field, and 2 on the game. And you don't realize when you're at a game like that, you have to be laser focused for 5 hours because she's got to be like this. They don't know, you know, she's like this, and then if there's a fumble, ooh, you know, and then she gets up to get a chalupa, and they're like, "Where's Taylor? Why isn't she watching?" She's like, "I'm just having one bite." They're like, "There's a fumble." She's like, "My guy?" You know, so she has to like. They're like, "Oh no, they're breaking up." She wasn't watching, so she really has to be there the whole time because everyone's watching her watch the game. That's stressful.
Yeah, no, that's no fun at all.
No.
It seems like a terrible thing.
I went with Sandler once. We went for grown-ups, and they go, "They're going to show you again." To promote grown-ups, and so we're all in there, and I'm like, when? We don't know. So I got Sandler on my shoulders for 2 quarters, and I'm like, they didn't show us yet? So I take them off, I go, oh, and then they go, oh, they just showed you were crying. I go, no, I wasn't. I was going like this.
Are you following the love story of Taylor and Travis? Is that something that interests you?
You can't not. It's on every website. I like her. I think she's a great performer, and she does a great job. She was on the 40th of SNL, so I met her briefly. But they seem cool, and, you know, they're doing a good job. So it's just tough. I mean, that's a tough, you know, she's here, and then she goes to Australia, and then he's like, you want me to come down there, babe? And she's like, yeah. And he's like, are you doing some new stuff? And she's like, same 5-hour show? All right, no, I'm heading there. I'm going. I was just saying, like, do you guys have it on video? Or... Can I zoom in? No, but that's great. They're under pressure. What am I talking? I don't even know what I'm saying.
I don't know.
I thought we went to commercial.
I don't know. We started talking about his brother, and we wound up there.
I know.
how
Jason
it-
was pretty cool, though. He was a blast on the show. I liked him.
All right. Well, it's great to see you.
Yeah, right. Good to see you
Please
guys.
give Dana my best. Dana Carvey.
Dana
David
Carvey.
Spade.
That's right.
The new episodes of Fly on the Wall on Wednesdays, and Superfly comes out Friday wherever podcasts are sold. David
Yeah.
Spade, everybody. We'll be back. Thanks, guys.